Did you know that the apple tree is one of the most commonly grown trees in the world? In fact, a study from the USDA shows that apple production in the United States alone exceeds 9 billion pounds every year. But what if I told you that growing your own apple tree, starting from something as simple as a pip, an apple seed, was possible right in your backyard? Today, I'm going to show you exactly how you can grow a flourishing apple tree from a single seed using a method that works even in your own home. Step 1 begins in the grocery store or at your local orchard. Picking the right apple. You might be tempted to use any apple, but if you're looking for a variety that thrives in your region, consider popular American-grown types like Honeycrisp, Gala, or Fuji. Why? Because choosing the right variety improves your chances of growing a healthy tree adapted to your climate. Once you've enjoyed your apple, it's time to collect the pips. These little seeds need some preparation before planting. First, rinse them to remove any residual fruit. Then, here's a crucial tip. Apple seeds need a cold period, also known as certification, to help them sprout. Place the seeds in a damp paper towel, tuck them into a plastic bag, and store them in your fridge for about 6 to 8 weeks. This mimics the natural winter conditions they would experience outdoors. Now, let's talk planting. After those weeks of cold certification, your seeds are ready to be placed into the soil. Use small pots filled with well-draining potting soil. Planting the seeds about half an inch deep. Make sure the pots get plenty of sunlight and keep the soil moist, but not soaking wet. Apple seeds can take a while to germinate, so be patient. You should start seeing shoots in a few weeks. Once your seedlings reach about 6 inches tall, they are ready for their next adventure, being transplanted outdoors. Choose a sunny spot in your yard with well-drained soil. Apple trees thrive in full sunlight, so be sure they get at least 6 to 8 hours of sun a day. When planting, dig a hole that's twice as wide as the root ball and plant the seedling at the same depth it was in the pot. Caring for a young apple tree isn't complicated, but it does require attention. Water the tree regularly, especially during dry spells. Adding mulch around the base helps retain moisture and keep weeds at bay. As your tree matures, pruning becomes essential for encouraging healthy growth and better fruit production. A tip from experienced growers: prune in late winter or early spring when the tree is dormant. This helps shape the tree and remove any dead or diseased branches. One last thing, apple trees rely on pollinators like bees to produce fruit. If you want a good harvest, it's important to plant more than one apple tree. Ideally, choose a different variety nearby to increase cross-pollination. This will result in bigger and healthier apples. And that's it. From a simple pip to a thriving apple tree, growing your own apples isn't only rewarding but also incredibly simple with the right steps. Whether you are starting a backyard orchard or just looking to grow a single tree, you will soon enjoy the fruits of your labor literally. That is enough today. Happy gardening!